Yeah, so my people, you're welcome back to this live video. There was a problem in the first one, so I kind of broke it, and so we are back again in this one. So I'm talking about the state of Kanu's health and the gimmicks he's playing to come out. So for doing the things that he did and for all the ramblings, for all his rantings, he's saying he will not give up, he will not surrender, he will not retreat, he will never negotiate, and rambling and talking tough, and all of a sudden now, since they got hold of him, this guy has been from one denier to the other. First of all, he denied outrightly that he's no longer an IPOB member, as if that is not enough. He denied that he's not even a secessionist, that he was not looking for any other Biafra. He called himself a self-determination movement person, whatever that means. And now they said he was sick, he doesn't have they said he was going blind, and now they said he need a valve replacement, so he needs surgery. So you understand me, they are always looking for one reason or the other to go and get him out of there. But what does he want to come out and do when the Biafra he's looking, he has not still achieved it? And why is he not saying that they should give him Biafra there, so that he doesn't have to come out and look for the same Biafra again? Because it's a waste of time and energy that you are looking for Biafra, and then they get hold of you and they put you there, and you are not talking about Biafra, you are talking about coming out. Coming out to do what? To start the whole cycle again. The same person that was saying is either they give him Biafra or they put him inside the ground. Now you have the opportunity to be asking them for Biafra, you are not saying anything again. And all the people that are pushing you and you are working for, and they are using you as a front, they are not talking about Biafra. Nobody is saying give him the Biafra that he's looking for. And for this reason, we have a situation in the southeastern part of Nigeria today where merriment period of Christmas.
If you are in Anambra State, especially, I am advising every young man, woman, boy, or girl.
I don't want to play it yet.
To leave Anambra State or to go into the bush.
I don't want to play this audio yet, Now we have a situation whereby in the southeast, it's like a sit at home, a normal sit at home. The same sit at home, they continue to be asking and commanding, good evening, progress. Demanding sit at home, locking down the southeast for more than a year. When they started that sit at home last year, everywhere was like showers, and this one say no sit at home, the other one say sit at home, and people were not sure. People went out. It was a harvest of pines. People in the buses, the one that paid me so much, like they put people waiting inside motor, they carry put matches inside. They did not even allow them to calm down. And who does that, to put fear in people that they will sit at home? And people were sitting at home, and meanwhile we have senators, all these people that they say they care for Igbo people. Somebody needs to be held accountable. You people need to hold these people accountable, because of, look at the condition of all the young people now. Criminalized, all of them. There is no innocent person, there is no good person again there. All of them, they have turned them to criminals. Vicious, violent humans. Like like they are no longer normal. Every day you are hearing news. There's a young girl, a young mother. He carries small pikin 9 years old. He beat her like rat. Bye. He carry and go throw one inside bush. Like say nothing happened. In marriages everywhere, violent people. The other day there's a video. They say the man, I don't know what he has with his wife. He went to the market where the woman was selling. He carry fuel, he put fire. In wife, people come, they beat her. So there is so much violence because of the rhetorics of this man. And you have people who call themselves statesmen, and they were there the whole time. They never raised one eyebrow. I don't know what kind of government we are looking. Somebody was somewhere and doing all these things, giving orders, and people were carrying it out, and nobody said anything. So before I talk too much, let me play this audio for you guys.
If you are in Anambra State especially, I am advising every young man, woman, boy, or girl to leave Anambra State or to go into the bush. I'm warning you, I warned you during NSAS regarding Obi, but some of you didn't listen, and today you're in the grave. I'm warning people in Anambra, in the coming days, within the next 48 hours, very heavy rain is going to fall.
Very heavy rain will fall. Is it not the rain that is still falling? This is the blessing. Are you counting the blessings that Kanu brought for you? This is the blessing. So when people are shouting, oh, Simon, yeah, I know he should be held accountable. But why is it that you people form ignorance, selective memory of what happened? You want to choose what you remember. You want to choose what you want to say, oh, happened. You want to select. You don't have that option. Because when he's talking to a global audience. He's talking to everybody. He's not talking to only himself. And let me also play for you this other one.
Anybody, any chairman of any market that is opened, any market you open, the chairman will hear from us.
You see, he wanted to say the chairman will buy.
Any market you open,
but he said he will hear from them.
5 million people. And if you don't sit at home, we'll make you sit at home by force. People, no wonder we are suffering.
Good evening.
You will have no appreciation of the sacrifice of the dead. You think everything is mercantilism, is buying and selling. You convert every situation into a currency. You always look at the monetary value of every circumstance you find yourself in. That is why we have saboteurs.
Imagine.
They want to convert their position into money so that Abuja can recognize them and come and give them money. But we'll get all of you one after. And they are so-called political elites. Everybody wants to be politically correct. Everybody.
He's even still attacking them.
Everybody wants to please Fulani because of 2023. Because they control INEC, they control CDN, they control everything. Your political future. In fact, if they can put this on in power, what can they not do?
Yes.
All of you were there claiming this is our nation, Nigeria, without shit. You people, you disgust me. Anybody,
it's our nation, Nigeria. You know? So you are a representative of the Nigerian government. You are sitting in the Senate, and this guy is on the one side saying Biafra, 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 and you are supporting him. You are saying he's speaking for you. What does that mean? Selective amnesia. What does that mean? Why should Kanu be saying this kind of a thing? You remember the first time he was parading. Wait, let me share this video with you guys. I've shared it before. You remember this video? You remember this video? This video is during the time he was on bail the first time. Before anything with military. Like, this thing was happening before you. For me personally, I will not be happy if our politicians did not take any form of accountability and responsibility for the situation of things. At this time, he's bringing all these young men and calling them BSS. There was no Fulani rhetoric yet. But he was always eager to go and fight. Look at head of state, somebody that signed bail conditions. He signed it himself. Nobody forced him. Nobody forced him. Are you seeing it? They will say, oh, what about the Fulani herdsmen? Was there Fulani herdsmen in 2017? This is in 2017. 2017. What was happening in 2017 other than President Buhari is the president of Nigeria? What else was happening? He will not get away with this. Can anybody do this anywhere else? This is somebody that is on bail for treason. he was on bail, and he signed the bail condition that he will not be in a company of more than 10 people, and he will not and then he signed it. Nobody forced him because he don't want to stay inside. Then he come outside, and this is what he was doing. Look at all these boys. He called them BSS. This is how they criminalize the youths while the elders look on. I'm deciding to bring these videos for as what is going on in the southeast is playing out now. A lot of people is coming home to themselves and beginning to realize. So many are still dreaming in their delusion, but there are people who are willing because they don't even know what happened. So please, my people, share this video. Share this video. Admin, please, oh, don't don't comment something like that here, please. Thank you. You know. So at the end of the day, this was happening while he was on bail. At this time, he didn't have the narrative that Fulani herdsmen are inside the bush. Okay, you that you are a normal human being, can you give me one reason Kanu formed this Biafra Security Services? Let's go back to 2017. Why did Kanu form this militia? Why did Kanu form militia? Who is he here now? Is he a head of state? And you have statesmen, you have Governor Ikpeazu, you have Enyini Iberibe, you have Ojo Okalo from his Abia state, you have those ones that were in Imo state, you have all of them, and this guy was doing this thing, and at this point he was a fugitive. He was supposed to be, I mean, he was on bail. He was supposed to go continue his trial. What was this for? Is he a statesman? You know, is he elected? This is the kind of things that happen before your eyes, and you are not understanding it until the whole thing will consume you. And when I came out to explain it to you, you started insulting me and calling me Fulani slave. This is in 2017. Can somebody tell me what is happening here? Why is Kanu forming a militia he called Biafra Security Service, BSS, and parading them? Can somebody tell me? Can somebody tell me what was happening in 2017? Was there anybody crying about Fulani herdsmen in 2017? At that time, people were going around, release our leader, release their leader, release him. And then they released him on bail, and he signed the condition by himself. I want this to sink in. That's why I'm repeating it. You can see these boys you are seeing here. You can use your hand to count how many of them are still alive now. The ones that are still alive, maybe they will still be inside the bush doing BSS. None of them is normal again. And we have elected official, and you are sitting in government house, representative of the Nigerian state for Igbo people, you know, and then you are on the other hand enabling this kind of a thing in public glare. It's not like he went somewhere, he's doing it from hiding, nobody knows exactly what he is doing, but he was doing it in full glare in his father's house, and they were not coming there to visit him, and they were not coming there to pay homage. Why? Good evening, trust in God. Why? These are the things I will never understand. And somebody is trying to make an excuse for this man. And all of a sudden, you people now realize that what Simon Ekpa is doing is not good. And you forget that Simon Ekpa is a product of what this guy did. I don't know. So I'm playing this video so people will know. What is he parading? What is he parading? They are doing parade. He's inspecting his soldiers. And this is a country where you have a military, a president, a president that is still in office. You have a vice president. You have a secretary of state. You have all the state apparatus of a sovereign nation. And somebody is in one corner putting up a militia in the name of a secession. But today he said he's not a secessionist leader. He's a self-determination movement person. How? Like how? This is insurrection, clearly. This is insurrection. And they will say, but the military came to his house to him. But when he was parading his militia in his father's house, how many people spoke up? How many? You people must hear the truth whether you like it or not. Because at the end of the day, the condition of the Southeast is going to come back to this place. This is the beginning of it. It's the beginning of it. It's going to come back to this place. You have a head of state. If it is something that they are doing in the dark, maybe doing in the bush, maybe they are somewhere doing, you don't really know what they are doing. You understand? It's underground. But this guy was sitting in opulence in front of his father's house, carrying stick, parading young men. There is no Fulani at this time in 2017. Why of what use was Kanu forming this militia in 2017? Because he said it. He told you people that your concentration level is very low. He knows. That's why he's using you and you don't understand what is going on. He told you of what he said. He don't want a Biafra that will come by any peaceful negotiation. He wants the one that he will fight for. And this was his mindset from the get-go. And this is why he was always looking at the military, the law enforcement, everybody that represents the state of Nigeria. He was always looking at them and targeting them from the ongoing. And this is why he formed this militia. And it's still the same militia. This same militia, he turned them to volunteers. It's still the same militia. This same militia, he turned them to Lion Squad. It's still the same militia. This same militia, he turned them to ESL. It's still the same people. Nothing changed. Did you see the cap? Did you see the cap? Is it not the same cap that you see when they catch all this ESM? He was used to wearing this cap too. If you see them, the bingos on television, on Facebook that are doing Biafra forming store, it's still the same cap. Are you making the connection? And he doesn't see his regalia now. Good evening. Are you people making the connection? Because I used to show, look at this video is going for the past 10 minutes now, and he's still having young men lined up that he's parading and looking at them. Are you seeing it? And it's church music they are singing for him. Hey, Colomenta. So this thing have shown you people that forget about all those things that they will say that even people are sophisticated and all those kind of things. It can happen to anybody once you allow somebody to persistently hammer a false narrative for a long period of time. This kind of thing is bound to happen. This kind of a thing is bound to happen. Yeah, so if you are looking for the goings and the thing doings and all these problems that you are seeing, that the young men are all violent, decriminalized, like, it just don't value human life. See, look at it. Are you people seeing their cap? It's the same cap. Look at any of their video where they catch them, you will see this cap. It's the same cap. Huh? Are you seeing it? In this video, like, for you to appreciate the number of men he gathered from his father's house up to the junction, they were lining up. Most of these people are gone. I will check. So what Fulani herdsmen is he talking about? So our brother is saying that more than 50% of these people you are looking at now, they have gone. For what? And you have state people. You see, you can see, they are giving him salute. As who? As who? As who? Like, I don't understand. If you want to be a military man, why don't you go and join the military? You have opportunity. You could have been a military personnel in London. Like, what is the meaning of this? Huh? He's forming this is insurrection. I've shown this thing before. Some of you that follow me, you already know this video, but there are new people that have never seen this and they don't even know where this whole thing is coming from. This is it. Tell me why they are parading and giving him salute. I'm telling you, they deserve the shame. See, they are giving him salute. For what? As who? So he wants to go, like, you have a court case going and you are forming this kind of group because you want to go and take on the state. Is it not the same thing that you are, you have the bail condition? Is it not the same thing you're on bail for? They say you are insurrection against the state, and they give you release on bail, and you come out and form your own army. We want to go fight the battle. Are you not confirming the case you have in court? You see? So you see that even the whole court proceeding, that this is like looking like a conspiracy, because they have all the material. Because while he was on bail, he was doing all these things, and nobody said anything until the military came in Afaruku. And many people don't even know that this is the real reason that the military, and not just this but other reasons, because when they have formed this BSS, they started going after the military. Good evening, Mayor. Wetin they salute am for, they greet am like a army general. Huh? Wetin they salute am. So when the Nigerian military came in, many people don't understand the background. They are saying, oh, they came to his house. They came to his house. Tell me which government will allow something like this. Tell me the government that will allow something like this. Even the ones that they are rounded up here in Germany, they didn't go this far. They didn't go this far. They are still planning. But they have members of the military who were part of it. You see, since that time I'm showing you this video, he's still walking around. He's still walking around. So I don't know why they are forming ignorance of what he did. This is insurrection against the state. And there is this brother that was one of his commander at the time, and he came on the Jele show. I'm going to play that video again for you guys now.
Do you people know that there is no protest we have done that army just come and start shooting? They will first of all tell us to move out from this place or to dispatch this protest. You people should go and watch all those videos that they are telling you, I'm Nigerian army. It's the same our security that will go and start pushing, start bringing out gun, telling them that when the army say by the order of Mr. President, they will say by the order of Mr. Nna Kanu, or the General Nna Kanu.
Are you seeing it?
They hear gunshot to everybody on the run.
There is no Biafra. Even everybody you that you are talking, you will
run.
not see it.
You will not see any of them again.
Where did you see it?
On the run.
And you will see your own Biafra before the end of this year, okay?
That doesn't have the audition or whatever, they will just come out. Where they normally go and do juju there is in Agri, and one useless man in Umar. There's one useless. I think that man is still there. He's still there, and he's the one still doing some audition for them. And the one idiot from Arochukwu there. Do you people know where the name called Chukwu Okike Abiyama? Do you people know where that name? Do you people know how that name started? Do you people know the Abiyama that you people are calling? Do you people know the oaths? There's a time we did 1 million oaths, 5 POB member. Do you people know everybody went to Arochukwu? Do you people know when? From 2017 to 2019, we started going to Arochukwu for oats. When you go there, because they think that pepper oat is no longer working for them.
Okay. I'm taking you back to the beginning. So when you are saying what is happening in the South, so you can know.
And you will go and swear an oath that if you ever become that is that shrine that will kill you, no longer man. Look at these people.
Do you realize that that time they are telling people to be stark naked, that they are videoing them? Do you know there are hidden cameras around them?
I said that we have the photos. It's not that we are the ones that usher them in now. You will swear an oath in front of that idol. Then that same Nna Kanu is coming to call Yahweh.
Okay. Hey.
Same Nna Kanu is coming to call Yahweh. Same Nna Kanu called Kumuyi sort of name. Called the whole general sort of name. Oh God. Let me tell you, this Biafra you people are talking about, if that Biafra would have come, it would have come then, not now. We have soiled our hands with blood. My hand is filled with blood, I that is talking. But I don't have any option than to come out and make it very clear to everybody. Many of us are hiding because they might be killed or they might... Let me tell you, there are many people that have a lot of things to say on this struggle. If they start coming out, If they start coming out, you will hate IPOB. You people that is talking about this guy, you hate IPOB. Let me tell you, Nna Kanu is like a virus. What you people are suffering from is virus. He has injected hate on you to hate this administration. That is the only thing. Forget about this thing you people are saying. Before Nna Kanu started saying, we are in love with this Fulani.
I want you to listen.
What you people are suffering from is virus. He has injected hate on you to hate this administration. That is the only thing. Forget about this thing you people are saying. Before Nna Kanu started saying, we are in love with this Fulani that they are talking about. Even in this thing, we are all in love with this Fulani.
Good evening, Andrew.
But it's because he just come and start, talking about it. Then we just buy the idea.
Why?
It's not that we are fools. We are just brainwashed.
Oga.
We are brainwashed with all sorts of lies.
And
the oath. Let me tell you, if Simeon ever take that oath now, watch him. They will be the one telling him what to say. They will be the one telling him what to do. That is what they do. Control and command. You can't go without them telling you who are you.
Okay. Are you hearing it? So
once you try it, they will announce you, and once they announce you, you are gone. Our stupid people will start seeing you as a saboteur. But they don't know the real story.
You see why I find that statement by Dan Olase as
Nobody will
problems.
understand this because you people are still full of hate. But if you give us time, I will bring out more people that will dilute this story to all of you.
Did you hear? He said they will not understand because their heart is still filled with hate. You know, somebody came and washed your head and you just accept it. No, there is something that person found in you. Thank you, Ezioku. There's something in you that person anchor that story for it to, enter inside your mind. Where is the concluding part of this video? That one is another.
Please welcome back. I'm sorry we lost you that time. I don't know why. And please, I would like after the program.
Yes, I know all of them are here. You understand? Because all they like is gossip.
They like is gossip.
Most of them know me. Most of them that just joined yesterday. I pity you because if you know where you joined, you understand. You will understand that.
Good evening, trust in God.
You are wasting your time. There is nobody in IPOB that is progressing in any business they are doing.
Unless the cooks.
Go and watch all them. Go and watch
They
all
are
of
running
them.
from pillar to
Hunger
post.
is killing all of them. Where they are sustaining from is from all these people in America that is contributing and our gullible people in Biafra land.
And now they are enter
where
bush.
They are sustaining from.
Kidnapping and collecting money.
That is in IPOB that is doing any tangible business. Tell me one person. Nna Kanu don't have job. Which of them picked him up in which of them picked him up in London? When he hijacked Radio Biafra, Owazirike was managing. Nna Kanu is like a pot calling kettle black because when Owazirike gave him a radio, trusted him with that platform, Nna Kanu hijacked it. The same Nna Kanu, and the first thing Nna Kanu did when he did that was to tell people that Owazirike was a sabo.
Okay.
And because of how stupid some of our people is, once they hear you are a sabo, they disassociate with you, they lambast you, they hate on you and all that, but they will not ask you why, what really happened.
So all these things is what happened before.
In this struggle, just that our people just kept Nna Kanu quiet. It's not that. Let me tell you, all these charges federal government is bringing, is the ones that they know.
Okay.
Yes. Let me tell you guys, well, because let me tell you, I'm just telling IPOB this thing direct. I'm telling them, it's not that I'm hiding anything. Nna Kanu is not in prison today. Like all these things that they are running around the court, bringing just a treason. This one is just later.
They said this one is small.
To the evidence we have against Nna Kanu. Nna Kanu did a lot of atrocities in Biafra land. Call it. He did a lot of things. We know their family. Forget that we just kept quiet. You people are just.
They did not start buying today since they have been buying people.
Where are you people when we started IPOB 2011? Everybody that started IPOB have left IPOB.
It's 11 years
the people
today.
that joined yesterday.
He's talking.
Go and ask those people why they left. Before you join, before you start carrying IPOB on your head, go and ask those people that left. Why did you left IPOB? Why is it that anybody that wants to say the truth is a saboteur?
Okay.
Uchemofo tried to say the truth. They labeled him saboteur.
Okay.
Before the Iranian them, all of them are saboteur because whenever you want to question Nna Kanu, automatically you are. I mean, then where is that justice? Is that Buhari that he is calling dictator? Him a Buhari who is now a dictator.
Okay.
In IPOB, you cannot question their leadership. in IPOB leadership has the highest command. IPOB leadership, you cannot tell them what to do.
Okay.
Your opinion doesn't matter if you are a member of IPOB.
Mm-hmm.
They just tell you what to do, and that's order you will follow. When you don't follow, they call you a saboteur.
Saboteur.
And write all manner of garbage about the person.
And write all manner of garbage against you. Why they are the worst? Let me tell you, Nna Kanu did his wedding in Lagos. We went to Lagos and organized his wedding that comprised not less than 50 people. Are you people? Wait, are you people? You people even know who Nna Kanu is?
Okay.
We are calling him Savior, God. Nna Kanu is a born Anglican. He turned into Jewish religion because he saw that the last hope he has is Israeli government, which Israeli government did not even answer him. That was when he started shouting Yahweh, Yeshua, Yeshua. Nna Kanu, when he started
to steal a land, there is a land. You know why?
Yes,
His father sold it.
yes. When he started the radio, when he comes, he just pray normal prayer and all that. He just say normal thing. Now, don't attach anything Jewish religion. It was that time that he was arrested. He started wearing tarid up and down.
Yes.
Calling the Israeli government that there are people. Did he think that Israeli government will come and save him? We protested. We begged the federal government. Our people started begging for him to come out, thinking that he has repented. Thinking that he had,
I want you to listen to this part very well.
We don't know that if, let me tell you, if I personally, if I know that Nna Kanu will do this thing that he did last time, we will not even be pressuring the government or even be writing or anything for his freedom that first time. We would have leave him because we didn't know that Buhari saw what he was that first time that he was arrested.
Are you people listening?
Yeah.
It was the same politicians that he was saying that they will be killed. They will be this one. They will be this. Is it not the same politicians that begged Buhari to leave him that first time?
Okay.
Do you think he would have been left?
And they are asking for him to be left again now.
He came back. Then he came back and started ranting again. Now he's not talking. Now he's crying there in the SS office.
Okay.
Because he wants to come out again.
He wants to come out
if
again.
you raise him now, what he will do again? This is for those of you that are crying. Oh, he should be released. He should be this. He should be this. Let me tell you, if Nna Kanu is killed, nobody will cough.
Okay.
They don't want anybody.
Let me tell you, man has left IPOB. Man, I think what we have now in IPOB is just wireless. You people don't know the original story of IPOB. You don't know. And you can never know because you don't want to know. You don't want to understand
Thank
that
you,
all the money we have been contributing. You people should go and ask them now because where is the 600 million naira we contributed for defense fund? The money that he requested for defense that he will import ammunition, he will do this. Go and ask him now where in 2000.
So let me pause it for a little bit. $600 million. Think about $600 million as self-infused money from Igbo in diaspora for the upliftment of Igbo land and Igbo people. Think about what that can do. $600 million in dollars. Igbo sons and daughters worked for across the globe, all over, and they contributed $600 million and gave to Nna Kanu to go and buy weapons. Like, let that sink in. Let that sink in, my people. 600 million you gave to an absolute nobody. An absolute nobody. A non-state actor, non-elected. This is somebody that is not in any capacity, that doesn't have any jurisdiction to represent anybody in any capacity. Like, you gave an individual $600 million. Dollars. We are talking about dollars. Okay, let's assume, how many communities or towns do we have in Alibo? Like, if you invest even half of that in education, in healthcare, for the upliftment of ndị Igbo, you have such resources and you give it to one onyara, onye isi mgbaka, to go to Ukraine and bute ngwa agha. Like, this kind of thing is unbelievable. These are the kind of things that when you hear it on Nollywood, you would think it's a joke, right? Because it's a script. Somebody just made it up. But this is something that happened. It's unbelievable. That's why they said the truth is unbelievable. That's why they say the truth is unbelievable. Admin, please help me to block this stupid Nna Kanu fan here. The truth is unbelievable. $600 million.
IPOB is just wireless. You people don't know the original story of IPOB. You don't know. And you can never know because you don't want to know. You don't want to understand that all the money we have been contributing, you people should go and ask them now, because there is the 600 million naira we contributed for defense fund. The money that he requested for defense, that he will import ammunition, he will do this. Go and ask him now, in 2019, we contributed that money. Where is that money? Can Nna Kanu account for that?
Different from the defense fund of 2015, which he ran away with. Instead of going to Ukraine, he went to what do you call it? Cotonou. From Cotonou, he snuck into Lagos.
Like, Ijele is even saying there are two different defense funds. The first one was in 2015. Maybe now that one he used buy a house for in Campelisi. And this second one in 2019 is in Naira. The first one is in dollars. That when he was saying, you people should give me the transmitter, not just now, but an ongoing basis.
Thank you. Do you know why I'm ashamed of most Christians that are supporting this guy? This guy has been the one to be criticizing Christian religion since, an Islamic religion in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Now they cannot call our pastors fraudsters and all that. Call the whole mosque terrorists and all that. Then most of you here are religious and you are still supporting this guy. Is an antichrist. For Christ's sake. Many people back then when Nna Kanu started calling, saying that Jesus is a British man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you so-called Christian. Why I call you people so-called Christians is because you don't know what you are doing.
Good evening,
if you people know what you are doing, you people will know that you are supporting an antichrist as well.
Yes.
Somebody who is saying that Buhari is this, Buhari is that, but Buhari is better than him 100 times.
Yes.
All this, do you people know that 2014 we have various security camps all over the eastern region.
Are you hearing?
Most of the attack we have various security camps all over the eastern.
So, we are thinking that these camps started now. You know what I was showing when I was showing this BSS? I'm showing it to you because it's the same BSS. Whatever remained of them, he turned them to Lion Squad. Whatever remained of the Lion Squad, he turned them to the volunteers. And whatever remained of the volunteers, he turned them to this now ESN. And of course, there was endless supply of people. I don't know who is the kind of parents that give birth to all these children that they are willing to donate to somebody like Kanu, So let's hear this part again.
All this, do people know that 2014 we have various security camps all over the eastern region. Most of the attack you are hearing Fulani did was not Fulani, it was IPOB members.
2014.
Do you people know that? No, I can come out and say it anywhere, and I have proof. It's not, I can come out and say it anywhere. Because you people will just be talking and talking and talking. Let me tell you, Nna Kanu is working for PDP government. Let me just make it very open to you guys now.
Okay, oh, no be me talk am oh.
I'm very disappointed. APC accepting Femi Kayode. The damages that Femi Kayode did, let me tell you something. The damages that Femi Kayode did in Nigeria is unrepairable. If you people are talking about Nna Kanu, let's talk about Femi Kayode too, because he is an instigator.
Yeah.
That man you see there don't supposed to be in APC.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about what he's there about Buhari in open. I'm talking about what the demonic, let me say, meetings and everything that man had with Nna Kanu. That man is one of the problems we have in Nigeria. If you don't
Southeast
know,
is responsible
you know
for
why
what
he
is
ran
happening
into
in the
APC?
Southeast.
Do you people know how many times do you know Nna Kanu we normally have Zoom meeting with Femi Kayode?
Okay.
That's Yoruba guy you are saying.
Okay.
Do you people know that? Do you people know that Femi Kayode is the best friend of Nna Kanu in Yoruba land?
Okay.
Do you know Femi Kayode instigated most of all these things you are saying?
Yes.
Okay.
You people do not understand that. Any Igbo politician that is going to sit for Nna Kanu's release is an idiot. He should be stoned to death. Nna Kanu is a havoc to our people. How many people have died? How many people have died since we are agitating for this freedom? Do you people know how many people that have died? You people just come out yesterday and be talking about Biafra. You ask us where we started. IPOB is no longer serious.
Yes.
You see all these things that are doing, they are just manipulating you guys. The Biafra we wanted to get was 2011. Apart from that, there is nothing again we are trying to get.
There was
everything
no
you are seeing
Biafra
now is a
ever.
scam.
Ever.
You see everything you are seeing now is a scam. Everything you are seeing now is a scam.
Exactly.
Because Nna Kanu have checked how can I leave this struggle. People will stone me to death. He's just trying to play along. You people don't know anything. Nna Kanu is just trying to play along with your brains. Nna Kanu is very cunning. Before you see Kanu have seen you.
Okay.
He's very cunning and he's very manipulative. If you don't know him, you cannot even know his next move. That is why God handed him over to the DSS. If you think
this is somebody that was
follower,
close.
You are his lover, you are his this. Go and look at Uchemofo's condition now.
Okay.
Is what he caused. Uchemofo caused it to himself. We all caused it to ourselves. We thought he was saying the truth. Where I know he was.
I like this brother because at least he's taking responsibility for himself. He's saying, adding himself that he did what he did. He's not exonerating himself or explaining his part away. He's also taking responsibility.
Not saying the truth was the very first day our people was shot in Umbo. I called Nna Kanu. I called him, tell him Prince Kingsley Obona. He even declared me wanted now.
So the person saying all this thing is Kingsley Obona, Prince Kingsley Obona. Kanu declared him wanted. He used to be a close coordinator for him, whatever, until he realized what was going on. And like he said, once, and the audio I played for you yesterday, Kanu said they don't take prisoners. Why should you take prisoners? Why should you take? It's supposed to be freedom of association. You come, you don't like what they are saying, you move away. Why should you be taking prisoner or not? Why should that even come into consideration?
You people even ask why Obona was declared wanted. You know what? The problem with you people is that you don't ask what is the root of the problem. I called Nna Kanu. Our people was shot. Please. We need money from the diaspora. If Uchemofo is here, please add him on the call. Uchemofo will testify this thing. The stupid Uchemofo, why I call him stupid is because now he realized himself, and I will still abandon him very soon because Uchemofo is one of the problems we have too. Then, although he is now a repentant, Uchemofo was one of the problems we have. Uchemofo, our people was short. Then we carried our people to the hospital. We demanded money from these people. They did not send one naira. What they told us is that we should go and start raising funds in Biafra land. Why we are sending millions of naira to you people, and those people died in Mbo hospital. The hospital, I know the name.
Are you hearing
it? Some survived. I still have the pictures.
Okay.
Please send me. I will. Please inbox me your number after and send me those pictures. I will have to circulate it to some people, please.
Okay. Many people died. These people did not send us one kobo.
Are you hearing it?
What Nna Kanu? Do you know Nna Kanu? When our people are in the hospital, Nna Kanu will want them to die so that he can count them as people that was there. He don't want them to recover.
Okay. Are you hearing it?
So he will use it. He will use their death to tell the people in UK that they are killing their people. They will be giving them asylum.
That's what they were using to do their asylum protection racketeering.
Somebody call your phone and be asking you how many people died. Imagine that. And wherever we are going on a protest, this is how they will tell people. You know our people carry gun to a protest. This thing you see how many people start shooting or this thing. You know it's the exchange of fire that they do.
Yes.
You people know that. You people think IPOB just come out on a protest and they start shooting them. No. IPOB carry guns to the protest as well. Let's say the truth.
Okay. So my people, I just let me leave it here, you know, because it is very, very, very eye-opening, and I just try to take it back to where it is coming from, because a lot of people try to exonerate Kanu and say, you know, so I have the video actually where Kanu was with Fani Kayode when he went to visit him. I think I saw that video earlier on today when he went to visit him, so maybe I can play that video for you guys. Where he you know, he mentioned Fani Kayode, and so him and Fani Kayode, they were like palling, and you know, and you know how Fani Kayode was fanning the flames and the embers of hatred. So if you see them that they took it,
for 9 months. What I saw.
And he's back there now.
What I saw, man. And because I was fighting Jonathan, because Jonathan was giving too much to the Northerners, and he was not.
Are you seeing it? He's now back to it. I don't know why APC will put him in their campaign team. That tells you a lot.
I met Buhari through El-Rufai. We interacted 3-4 times. We go and meet him. He had a house somewhere else, not here. He lives just around the corner from here now. But he had a house elsewhere. We went there. So, but as time went by, he now started sending for me. So I went there with Nasser. Then one day they called and said he wanted to see me.
This is Kanu and Fani Kayode meeting.
So we should go inside the bedroom. They started in the bedroom talking. They started talking. He said, you know, he wants to, I know his aspiration, but he has a challenge with trusting people in view of what has happened to him in the past.
Like, I've never seen such a mischievous human being in my life. This guy, the way he was pumping them, writing articles, this man.
He likes me, I'm courageous. Obasanjo said a lot to him about me, that once I'm on board, I will fight all the way. He loves that. Anyway, to cut a long story, let me tell you why I'm telling you this story. We started talking about the history and about the Igbos. You know what this man said to me? He said, they killed our leaders in the middle of the night, and we can never forget it.
Are you seeing how he's creating the divide? And this is only what is holding them together. PDP.
Not just northern leaders. They killed leaders from every zone. Southwest, where I come from, the Niger, the South, every zone.
Very local and like naive.
Level of power. What they will do on the issue of Muslim, because
service term, then we'll be back to square one.
Square zero, man.
Absolutely.
Are you hearing Kanu's voice? They are parleying here.
You've got to fight for your people.
When it's structural, seismic change,
and if they say no, then break it. You know, I told you when we were in detention, the truth is I don't even believe in this union anymore. I don't believe in it.
You don't believe in the Union of Nigeria. You see how they are planning.
And the Northeast, you know, as they are now.
But today he is in the campaign. Hello.
Whole mindset, their whole, you know, view about the world.
Hello, you're welcome to the program. Somebody is calling in. Let me respond. Hello. Oh, sorry, I'm not hearing you. It was on Bluetooth. I can hear you now. You can continue.
Okay, I would have waited for you to conclude with the deceiver Femi Fanikayo.
I will share the video again. Yeah.
You know, it was this Femi Fanikayo that once told Nna Kanu that they wanted to make him vice president of Nigeria. That was why he was saying, they offered me oil well and they want to make me vice president, and I said
no. I remember that video clip. So this is political. That's what I'm saying. This is and why shouldn't they be the ball that they will be using to play this game? Why should Ali pay this price? You know, that's what I want people to realize, that you are being played, or there's a way English people say played as a pound or something like that. I don't know. You know, I don't speak English here.
Look, it's not. You think it's only Femi Fanikayo there? Everybody, Asari Dogoboy played on them. Even I was watching, was it the Nsima, the one that once told them to go and buy their traditional rulers and buy their people. Now he's calling them bingos. I think, you know, the Igbos are only like, when they have this victim mentality, every little thing. And these are the same people that occupied every space in Nigeria. Every commercial space in Nigeria, they occupied it, and yet they are kind of marginalization. I don't understand this tribe. But this is not why I called in. So that I wouldn't interrupt your program.
Okay.
The main reason why I called is because of what I'm seeing on the net, on the internet, on social media.
Okay.
Nna Kanu, you know, like people were angry why he was denied, like they denied him his medical team to assess his heart, to know what's wrong with him.
Nothing is wrong with him. He just wants to come out.
Now, I was discussing with a friend today. I said, when I saw this, I said, what word can I use to qualify this guy? Is he like someone who is completely insane, stupid, and mad at the same time? Now, this guy, okay, so he felt he's having heart problem or heart disease or whatever, and they must allow his medical team to access him. Remember, this is the same guy that was living in London, where he had access to medical, where he had access to medical care and everything 24 hours. He was there, and he declared a total lockdown in Southeast. This guy never considered pregnant women. He never considered the situation. He said, because he's not a woman. He has not been pregnant before. He doesn't know what pregnant women are passing.
And again, even if they buy that, what is it they buy anyway? What are they alive doing? They say it all the time. That's why they trivialize life. And that's why you see all the people that listen to this guy, they don't have any. They will say, "What? Black people always want to live and live and live like a slave."
Kind of life,
yeah.
This guy never considered the situation of pregnant women that may need urgent medical attention. He didn't consider, or even maybe someone is in labor. He doesn't even know how.
Exactly the question that was thrown at Simon Ekpa, and he didn't care. He left the Zoom. You remember? Exactly.
This guy never considered newborn babies. You know, they're very tender, and they can easily develop one or two kind of
emergency,
emergency. He never considered them. He never considered our aged parents who might be going to visit their doctors and all this. He was bold because he felt he already have some brainwashed idiots who he have handed guns over.
Yeah.
And he was bragging how he will buy any cockroach that moves from one cupboard to
Yeah.
another.
Yeah.
What is happening to him is clever. I just wish this guy, the moment his lawyer demanded for his medical team to come out, I wish they could play this to him to say, you ordered a total lockdown and threatened to buy anyone that steps out from his house. You never considered those who were sick. And not only that you threatened them, you went ahead and did what you do. You went ahead and hide some that came out. You even have the mind to put people in their car and put fire in them. And now you think your life is worth more than those you destroy.
Yeah.
Now, I swear with the gods of our land, you will never go unpunished. Even if the Nigerian government ever releases Nna Kanu, the gods of our land will make this guy will suffer till he die. This guy will die a painful death.
He will answer for his atrocities. That's what I know. And I want to hear his defense. The only thing I want to hear now is the court proceeding is starting so and so, and we want to hear his own side of the story. Shebi is not a freedom fighter again. He's not a secessionist again. He's now a self-determination movement. I want to be hearing him concocting that word salat. You understand? All them.
Do you know the worst? Like when, and was it last month? I think it was last month. The judge said, "Oh, he has been acquitted," and what rubbish! Because his madness didn't affect their family.
That's why they are not saying return him to where you bring it. Like a whole sovereign nation doesn't have jurisdiction to get hold of a fugitive. Like where?
Let me ask this guy, does he think that those military men, that the orders they take, like they are the ones that make orders to say, we have to carry out this? I live in Germany. There are some things you would do. Like I fall into the police, like something I just did in Holland 3. And to them, they know me very well in my community. They know I'm hardworking, I do this, I have in many occasions they confirm to me that you are a nice guy. And that day I fell into the woman said, the policewoman was discussing, he said, if it is in my position, I know you. I will leave you to go. But this is law. It's not my fault. I'm sorry. This is the order. I have to maintain the order.
There's no sorry. You done it. You enter the train without your ticket. When the control comes, you take your fine. No story.
And this guy, he thought those policemen, policewomen, military men, security men, and vigilantes, he think these guys like they are the one that decided that, oh, we have to go after this your foot soldiers you armed wings you handed guns to. This is an order from their boss, and this is their work. They are only working to earn a living in this hard economy, in this hard life. And you think the best way to say to appreciate that they are even working hard.
You know, because he has formed his militia and he wants the federal government law enforcement to vacate so that his militia will take over. That's all.
I remember
understand?
Sometime, yeah. I remember that this guy, sometime when this thing started new, this guy said they want every security man in Igbo land, all the whole vigilante to come and submit their guns and they listed their own do's and don'ts in the society. They said all the whole vigilantes should come and submit their guns. We don't want any, if you are doing any ceremony, we don't want any security men there. We don't want this there. Like when I discovered that Igbos have gone mad, I think Igbos went mad in this Nna Kanu, that someone was even trying to tell us, in a platform where I am, it's like, look at what they said. They said they should come and submit their guns. The security, they don't want any policeman. If you're doing anything, don't call it. I say, are you mad? Can't you see that they want to control you? And Igbos were like, oh, this is what they demanded. They don't want security today. What is happening?
Okay.
They can't even travel home for Christmas.
It's a lockdown.
South people, they want to say, what is that? You see that? Now what? Today, their homes have become safe haven for the brave men in Igboland. You are now running to their homes to go and stay to have your Christmas celebration. The ones in Lagos, like Nigeria, and I keep asking, what are they doing to Nibo by leaving you to take over the whole commercial spaces in Nigeria? Is that what you mean by if I'm a Nibo? And most of them are not even condemning what these guys do. Today they are doing their traditional marriages in Lagos. They are no longer coming back. Blessedom, in everything, my own, I still maintain where I stand. Even if by any means they decided to free you politically or whatever, you will never go unpunished. I will always wish, I will always pray to the gods of God. If there's no way this guy will go scot-free for what this guy cost in Igboland. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So before I go, I want to play this final audio where he was ordering for sit at home, so that you can listen to it. This was a broadcast he made on the 30th of May 2021 before he was. I saw that article. Our brother is talking about an article that Fani Kayode wrote about the truth about the Igbos. That was actually the first article I read. That was how I got to know Femi Kayode, because he wrote that article when they were talking about how Fashola deported Igbo people at that time, and so that talk about Fashola deporting Igbo and all those things brought about other rhetorics, and they were saying it happened in Anambra or something like that, and from there Fani Kayode wrote that article. That was when that's it. So I now read, that was when I know about Fani Kayode. So I was surprised later when he was now like their champion, fanning them. And I'm always wary about anybody that been in government, active government, and now he's no longer in government, and then he's talking all these things about government. Like it's a no for me. As long as you've been part of the government and you cannot, if you knew the problem, you didn't solve it, then I'm sorry, there's no solution there. You understand? So let me play the audio before I talk too much.
To make internal peace. Before we bring our program to an end, I have very, very critical and important announcement to make regarding our lockdown, complete seizure of Biafra land tomorrow. Tomorrow being the 31st of May, there is complete lockdown, no church, no market, nobody should be seen outside tomorrow. I do not want any violence. I do not want any need for people to resort to violence.
But
I condemn it completely and totally. We do not want to spill the blood of the innocent. Therefore, I am urging restraint across the board. And in the same token, I am asking our people to respect the memory of over 5 million people that died that we may live. There will be no market opening tomorrow. There will be no office, no schools, no banks, nothing. No movement on the roads either. Tomorrow, complete and total lockdown of everywhere.
Are you hearing him saying the same thing? This is in their media on 31st of May last year. And in all of this, there is no exception. There's no logical person that gives this kind of rule and say blackout, without any exception. Even in holidays, there's always room. There's a reason why hospitals work all through 24 hours, because there can always be an emergency. There's a reason why police are always working, because there can always be a need for police. There are services that must always go on, that people have to work in shifts, because there will always be emergency. Now you have a non-state actor that is living peacefully in Britain. He's living peacefully in Britain. He's not going to be affected by this. His family, his children, nothing. you know, and we have an economy whereby the people buy and sell, you know, that kind, like they live off what they get for the day, something like that, you know. They live off what they get, and then you are making the people, like, I hope this thing is making sense for you guys, you know. You are not considering that there will be market women, there will be people who needs to sell on a daily basis, so whatever they sell they will eat from it. You are not considering all this other emergency. Somebody may have a heart attack, a woman may need to give birth, children may fall into emergency. He's saying complete lockdown is what our brother was saying.
If you want to be alive, do not come out tomorrow, because our enemies.
You know, he will say he don't support violence and anything, but if you want to be alive, don't come outside. Did you hear that brother, his former coordinator, saying that all those things that they say full and all this, they are the one doing it? You hear him, you know, and they will, when anybody come out, they will go and attack the president. They will say his DSS is their enemies, but they are the one doing it, gaslighting the whole communities.
Use it as an excuse to try to start something that they themselves cannot even control. We don't want to lose anybody tomorrow, not even today. I am urging and asking everybody to please be peaceful and very calm as we remember those that died for us. Because this very day is critical in our history, in our lives, in our existence as a people. We must continuously honor them and respect them. And the best way for us to do that is to conduct ourselves in the most peaceful manner.
Okay.
And that's exactly what we are going to do, because this very family, this IPOB, is a peaceful movement. And we shall remain peaceful.
But
the only time that there may be a semblance of fighting us is when we confront terrorists in our bushes and our forests. For that, we owe nobody any apologies.
How many have they caught
saying to everybody today,
since last year up to today?
Do not come outside tomorrow if you value yourself and your life. Do not come out tomorrow.
We are peaceful, yada, yada, yada. We don't support any form or another. But, do not come out. But, do not come out if you value your life. We are peaceful. We don't support any form of oh, they are enemy in the bush. But do not come outside if you value your life. A non-state actor living peacefully in Britain, and there was no outrage. We have a governor, Obiano, he was sitting and sit down look. Nobody cared. We have a president, he was sitting and looking. Nobody said anything. And now, we have a Minister of Interior Affairs, we have a Minister of External Affairs, we have the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They didn't do anything. They didn't take any action. We have the Department of Defense. They didn't take any action. We have the Department for National Security. They didn't take any action. And a non-state actor was outside the country calling shots when people will go out and people will come in if they value their life.
Any apologies. What we are saying to everybody today is, do not come outside tomorrow if you value yourself and your life. Do not come out tomorrow. The land is very, very hot. Our enemies are planning and plotting. Our enemies are trying to do all they can to instigate a wholesale massacre of our people. This very IPOB that I lead, by the grace of the Most High in heaven, shall remain peaceful. Eastern Security Network shall remain in the bushes to safeguard our land, our forest, our bushes against the conquistador tendencies of the Janjaweed Fulani Caliphate. These are obvious facts for which we cannot run away from. Tomorrow must be peaceful. I repeat, tomorrow must be very peaceful. And in that very peace, everybody must respect themselves. I don't care who you are. You must stay at home wherever you are tomorrow, or you have yourself to blame.
I don't care. It must be peaceful. I don't care who you are. You must stay at home, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever condition. You know, it's like when they say, "Odime o, okunwanaka o, okwanazu o, okwadeyama o, anyodeyama." You know that the way they say it. I don't care your condition. I don't want to know. The only peace I want is the peacefulness that I see when you are sitting at home. And this guy was saying all this thing. Nobody said anything. Ibarra was telling me that ordinary president is calling for Simon Ekpa and all those things, even praising Nna Kanu, that I should send in some of his audios. Everything is on social media. I did not manufacture it. Everything is on social media. I don't care who you are, but if you value your life, stay at home. That's the only peace he wants.
We will continue to pray for the soul of our dear departed.
Anyway, let's not drag the video. So tomorrow, I think the time has gone now. It's over almost an hour and a half. So I think that tomorrow I will play some of the videos of the people that we can say, okay, they are the ones enabling this the whole thing, and they must take responsibility, starting with Fani Kayode. Spencer is saying I should send the link. Let me see. Oh, sorry guys, I didn't, but it's not going to be long because I want to leave now. So I've sent the link, Spencer. So who is this that wants to call in? Yeah, so someone is trying to call in. The whole thing is, it was always there in your face the whole time. So I've sent the link now. So if anybody wants to join us, you can quickly do so that we can finish with the program. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Can you put off?
Good morning, sister.
Good morning. Can you put off the other device you are listening for so we can hear you well?
Okay, I'm coming.
FFK is so famous, you know, and you see this Senator Ifeanyi Oba. He gave an interview with what they call it now, either one of the television stations or so, and BBC gave an interview with BBC Igbo, and he was saying that he has always done good for the Igbo people, and one of the good things he have done is Nna Kanu. That is the extent of the disconnect. That is the extent of the disconnect. So one of the good things he did for Igbo people is Kanu. Tell me how unleashing a disastrous non-state actor that is a monster on your people is a good thing. While you are in the Senate, you are supposed to represent your people and be for the interest of your people. This is your role. This is your role, and you are telling, or you have the effrontery to be sitting down and saying, you have worked so hard, you have always been for the interest of the people, you have always been for the interest of Igbo people, and Kanu is one of them, and Ojukwu, you spend how many thousand for Ojukwu street? But how is this people contributing to anything good for Igbo people? Look at Igbo land. You know, there's nothing going on, whereas other people are developing. You understand? So my people, I think I will leave it here. It's been an hour and a half. I think we had a good time this evening, and I think that taking you back to where all this thing is coming from is always important, because in medical line, for example, is good to have some background history, where your ailment is coming from, you know, to know the cause, not just to treat the symptoms, you know. So at least you are seeing where the whole thing is coming from. In 2014, they already had camps. So the camps did not start today. They have already, and I will play also the audio where he said, you don't want Biafra that will come by peaceful means. You want the one that will come by war. He always wanted it. So it's not a miracle that we are seeing what we are seeing. I've always said it will climax. So maybe this is the beginning of the climax, or the climax is still going to take a while because the people are still not understanding what is going on. But like they say, time will tell. Time will vindicate us. Thank you so much, everyone that joined the program, contributed to the program. I appreciate you all. Have a good night rest. Bye for now.